scared.
I've never done this before, and I'm terrified.
We are here.
They're angry.
We are here. Whose schools? Our schools.
And they're not backing down.
Our schools.
We're 100% ready to strike, absolutely 100%.
Tonight, what your child's school will look like with their teachers on the sidelines.
The substitutes won't be able to do half the job that their normal teachers will do.
And what it will take to end a strike in the state's largest school district.
We need a livable, predictable wage.
There is no stopping this now. Tomorrow, Denver teachers strike, leaving students with the scaled-down version of school and parents of younger children scrambling to find childcare. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And I'm Tom Mustin. Glad you're with us tonight. Already, some schools are catching flack for how they're handling the situation. One school told students they'd be collecting their cell phones Monday and to leave their backpacks at home. Today, the district held court in a near-empty room. And after weeks of marathon talks, DPS called on the teachers' union to sit down one last time to work things out. As you can see, the union didn't bite. At least one teacher told us today's event was nothing more than a publicity stunt. From now on, they're ready to let their actions do the talking. A much different scene for teachers today. They rallied, chanted, and painted signs, all to show a unified front that they have no intention of backing down.
While they work out their differences, 92,000 kids are in for some changes. For starters, preschool won't be open at all. Highlands United Methodist Church is offering to pick up the slack for the 30 kids it can hold. The other 4,700 students and their families will have to figure out something else. For older kids, going to class is going to look a little different. The district has been on a hiring spree, but still has nowhere near the substitutes it needs. The superintendent insists students will still be learning, but admits this won't be a typical day.
And Denver 7's Ryan Luby can certainly speak to that tonight. And Ryan, schools are trying to get through this with varying degrees of success.
Right, because there is so much uncertainty about what the day will look like. But yes, one plan is already backfiring as tension is building.
Much like the cloud that was hanging over the city on Sunday, there's a cloud hanging over what's next for Denver Public Schools.
It's going to be kind of a mess, I think.
Amy Kenry is joining a group of parents with kids at Lincoln Elementary, one of whom is offering up an available rental house of theirs as a safe space for teachers to meet if they so choose.
If you've ever been into an elementary school at lunchtime and just seen what the teachers are dealing with day to day, how difficult that job is, I wouldn't want it, and we're just so grateful to them.
This comes as teachers chose not to meet with district leaders on Sunday, opting to strike instead.
I think it's really unfortunate that we're not talking today to avoid that tomorrow.
Superintendent Susanna Cordova held court in an otherwise empty conference room.
We've moved way past the middle.
At the same time, across town, school leaders at Denver Discovery School set fire on social media, saying students should not bring backpacks or anything of value on Monday, and that cell phones will be collected at the beginning of the day and returned at the end of the day. In the Fair Pay for Denver Teachers Facebook group, one person asked, are they going to school or jail? The district tells Denver 7 that cell phone policies are at the discretion of individual schools. Nonetheless, this is all rooted in what's considered right for teachers.
Can't afford to come to work for Denver Public Schools.
This will be Kathleen Braun's third strike at DPS, the first back in 1969, then 1994, and now 2019. She's a longtime math teacher who believes it shouldn't take a future teacher having second and third jobs just so they can afford to do their first job, the job they want to do to begin with.
What we're really talking about is, can a teacher work full-time and do what is necessary for our students?
Now, teachers and district leaders are about $5 million apart, a concession that would eliminate about 150 jobs at the DPS central office. Again, discussions between the district and teachers are not set to resume until Tuesday at the earliest. Jacqueline.